In today's video, I'm gonna show you what Vietnamese usually do on the weekends. I'm gonna dip it here into this sauce. I think I put too much. and then you eat it. So let's begin. First stop. I'm here at 40 Bo, or the walking street, here in Saigon, Vietnam. They set up these dragons to commemorate the Year of the Dragon here. Nguyen Hue Walking Street is located in the heart of Saigon in District 1. It is one of the most famous streets in the city and is full of shops, restaurants, vendors, and unique entertainment offerings. As you can see, it's full of people. People really like to come here on the weekends, especially families here. You know, there is a lot to do. You can rent these things, you can buy souvenirs, and this day is very special because they build these dragons because of the Year of the Dragon. So people are coming here and taking pictures. It's full of people, and the dragons look really cool. Yeah, you can come here, guys, and you can get a portrait. You can also get drinks and food. Right behind me is one of the most famous buildings here in Saigon. Well, not in Saigon, one of the most famous buildings on this street, because it's full of coffee shops and restaurants. Each floor has a different type of restaurant. So if you come here, it's a good option to get some food or drinks here. There was even a guy with a big speaker and a microphone where you could pay him and he will let you sing any song you wanted. The good thing about this place, guys, is that it's by the river. So if you come here to the walking street, the river is right there. So that's why a lot of people like to come here, because like they just can walk to the river and take pictures. Second stop. Another thing that Vietnamese do is to come here to these places. There is a famous Vietnamese tradition called Cha Cham Chem Gió. Cha Chang is this, lemon tea, and Chem Gió means chit chat. So Cha Chang Chem Gió means chit chat with lemon tea, sort of. So what it basically means is like Vietnamese people come to these places on the street, as you can see, and they can spend here hours and hours drinking and talking. Well, I ordered this lemon tea, and this is a strawberry tea, and then they have this famous snack, which is bánh chang, or rice paper with chili. We ordered this rice paper with chili and quail egg and pork fat. Let's try it out. If you ask me, it's really cool because, like, for example, back home, people usually go to bars and stay there and drink alcohol, but here, no. It's more quiet, you know. I also ordered this snack, which is rice paper or bánh chang. I'm gonna dip it here into this sauce. I think I put too much. and then you eat it. Now, guys, I'm gonna ask some locals what do they usually do on the weekends here.
Em về quê giỡn chứ thường đôi khi em sẽ về quê, còn đôi khi em sẽ cuối tuần nếu mà không về quê em sẽ tụ tập bạn bè đi trà chanh nè, đi ăn cái chiên chiên đồ. Không khí ở đây rất là ok, giá cả hợp lý.
Em đi nhau không?
Thỉnh thoảng em sẽ đi.
Cảm ơn Nhi. Now we're gonna ask more locals here. What do they usually do on the weekends? Hello, what's your name?
Em tên Dung.
Em thường làm gì vào cuối tuần?
Cuối tuần thì em hay đi chơi với bạn trai. Hai đứa em hay đi dạo phố, đi hoặc là đi nhà hàng, hoặc nhậu, hoặc là đi tới mấy cái nơi mà lề đường trà chanh chém gió như thế này.
Trà chanh chém gió là gì?
Trà chanh chém gió tức là nó là một cái cụm từ phổ biến trong kiểu như là teenager, người ta hay dùng cái từ trà chanh chém gió là người ta thường tới những cái nơi vỉa hè như vậy, người ta order trà chanh và chém gió tức là mình nói chuyện phím với nhau.
I couldn't talk about what Vietnamese do on weekends without mentioning perhaps the most popular activity during the weekends, đi nhậu. Another thing that Vietnamese do, and it's very, very famous, is go đi nhậu. Đi nhậu translates to going out for a drink or going for drinks here in Vietnam. And what makes it special is like they're everywhere. These restaurants are everywhere. The restaurants are called Quán Nhậu. So what basically happens is that people go to these restaurants and they're full of people, usually on the sidewalks. They put the tables on the sidewalks and people are there drinking and eating. And in some part of the city, there are like many restaurants all together. Next to this restaurant, there is another restaurant, another Quán Nhậu, or restaurant for drinking. And next to it, there is another one and another one. And you can see like blocks and blocks after blocks full of restaurants, full of this Quán Nhậu. It's really quite experience here if you come here to Saigon, because you can see people drinking and eating and having fun. And yeah, it's very interesting. Now I'm gonna ask some people here. Hello, what's your name?
My name is Thuận.
Thuận. Thuận. Thuận, em nghĩ gì về đi nhậu?
Mình nghĩ là đi nhậu thì rất là vui. Mình có thể gặp được mọi người nè, chẳng hạn như bạn bè mình nè, người thân mình nè, nói chuyện và mình giải tỏa được căng thẳng nữa sau một tuần làm việc.
Another thing that another thing that I want to tell you about here, the drinking in Saigon is like they put ice in their beer. It's very popular. I like it. I'm not gonna lie. And if you go out with a girl, they usually put a straw on their beer. Now to cheers, you say 1, 2, 3, yo. Okay, yo mọi người. 1, 2, 3, yo. 2, 3, yo. 2, 3, 1. Another thing you can do is to come to a class. And to cap off the night, I went to one of the most famous streets in Southeast Asia, Vietnamese Street. I just went there to show you a little bit of the nightlife in Saigon. In my opinion, I will say that going to a club is not so popular among Vietnamese. However, I can be wrong. What do you think, guys? And well guys, I'm at home now. One thing that I wanted to include in this video but I couldn't was going to a karaoke, because I think Vietnamese people really like to go to karaoke on the weekend. But I didn't have many friends to go to one karaoke this time. But I'm gonna leave you some videos from one time I went to a karaoke here in Vietnam. It's really fun. Vietnamese really like to do that, and it's really cool. And well guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it. And if you think I'm missing some activities or there is something that Vietnamese people do on the weekends that I didn't include in this video, please let me know in the comments. Goodbye mọi người. Hẹn gặp lại.